Hi, I'm Nimrat Kaur. Please subscribe to Siddharth Kannan's YouTube channel.
You were phenomenal in Airlift. You were phenomenal in Lunchbox. You're a great actress. We all know that. तो बोलने की भी जरूरत नहीं है. मन में बोल रहे हैं ये क्या बोल रहे हैं तो I know it.
नहीं ऐसा बोलने में अरे
नहीं पर दिल से बोल रहा हूँ. I know people talk about that gap that happened.
Yeah.
जब gap होता है, actors have a very ruthless life. No matter how well you do, we all get insecure. We all say, "Yaar, I'm not seen. What do people think? Have I faded out in someone's mind?" ऐसा
It's important to be insecure.
Yeah.
Yeah. The minute you become secure, which is like what I was saying, you lose your drive to improve upon yourself. It's very important for an actor to be insecure because that wakes him up in the morning to say, I have to do a better job today.
Yeah.
That's
You
not
lose sleep over it?
Of course you do. Every actor does. You have a tough scene the next day, you're panicking about how you're going to get it done. You have a release coming up, you don't sleep because how is it going to be received?
You know, I've loved both your comments. I believe people like you, when you say certain comments, you make people like us grow. That जब भी मैं अभिषेक से बात करता हूँ, I grow as a person and I go, you know.
Right.
So you've said something ages back, which you said, I'm a pretty emotional person. Any act of kindness or unkindness moves me.
Yeah.
When I see a romantic couple sitting by the beach, it moves me. I don't break down a crack under pressure, but I'm just sensitive.
Yeah.
Are you still that sensitive? And being sensitive, does it help you in your profession? Or is it tough on you? Because
Both, I think, both. I don't think it's just a single dimensional thing. Being sensitive comes with its pros and cons. Sometimes I wish I could be a little bit more thick-skinned, but I'm not. But that's also what makes me what it makes me, you know, as an actor. I think it's important to be sensitive. It's important to be empathetic. I think I've rarely met someone who's a phenomenal actor but is otherwise a ruthless or an unkind person, or, you know, there is some kind of a speciality about somebody as a, you know, there are virtues as human beings which I've noticed.
But sensitive people, they get affected by judgments, and you're constantly under judgment because acting ho, role ho, like Abhishek said somewhere कि यार आप सालों साल काम करते हो और एक आदमी जो आपको देखने आता है उसका मूड खराब है तो माने लग गई फिल्म की, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
Judgments के साथ sensitivity होना.
You know, I'm very, I don't take judgments which are made for effect seriously. I'm able to recognize an opinion which is made out of a good intention. You know, opinions which are just meant for sensationalizing things or, you know, stirring a response in you, just destabilizing you as an actor. I don't take them seriously because I'm like, you know, this is not coming from a good place.
Have you seen
So,
any comment on
if there
you
is-
which destabilized you? On any performance?
Yeah, sure. I mean, somebody had made a comment about how my makeup was, there was a very derogatory remark about my makeup. And I was like, you know, that is not my department. Maybe I'm not someone who's proficient in it. Maybe it was the department, it was a couple of departments that should have taken responsibility for it because I was new. So why comment on something that I'm not personally responsible for? So I knew that came from just an ill space, or just a very callous and a very senseless kind of a place, you know. Yeah, that was that.
How do you handle that then?
I was a little upset, but I spoke to myself. I had a conversation with myself.
Best
about
conversations happen with yourself?
Yeah, always.
Huh?
And then I was like moving on because, you know, this person's not going to employ me, or this person has nothing on me. So why should I give this person so much free, rent-free space in my head? Why?
You've said another comment which I really love. Quote unquote, I have no hang-ups in my life. I don't care about group scams. I've been brought up with certain values and ethics. I've never been egoistic about my stardom and my lineage. I don't have qualms about breaking the ice with any of my colleagues. I walk up to actors, I greet them, irrespective of what kind of equation I share with them. Has that come through experience, or that comes surely from upbringing, Abhishek?
That has to be upbringing, not experience. It's just the kind of person I am. I'm quite a social bird. I'm a people person. I don't understand the power play of, oh, we're in a room or a gathering and there are several people and I don't get the whole power play. You will have to come to me. I will not come. I don't get that. It's a waste of time for me. Well, that's one of the things in the industry which I just don't understand. There's this constant power play or whatever, you know, who's going to go say, you're a human being, no? In front of camera, I understand. Off camera, we're all human beings.
Sure.
Have you ever had that with an actor? where there's been power play between both of you?
Sure.
You have.
Sure. It's just human nature, I guess. Yeah.
But does that affect your performance on screen?
No. I ensure that never comes onto set. I've never, by the grace of God, thankfully, and I don't think that's due to my approach or behavior, but I've never been on a set which has been unpleasant to be on. I mean, I shudder to think what it would be like, because I'm very inhibited as an actor. So I need there to be a lot of love and positive energy and a jovial atmosphere. I need that.
You being inhibited as an actor, meaning you conscious.
Means I'm very conscious.
What are you saying, Abhishek?
Yeah, I mean, people laugh at me. We're sitting in a hotel today doing our press tour, and if there isn't somebody to help me walk through the lobby, I won't come in. I'm scared to enter a place alone.
So you need someone around you.
No, I need somebody around me. I'd rather have somebody who can guide me in.
But I thought you're this bindas guy jo hug karta hai.
No, I'm very shy that way.
Oh.
And I have certain quirks. Like if I'm
Please.
Please.
If I'm on an outdoor, and my wife will call me in the evening and saying, everything, how's your day, whatever, normal husband-wife chat. She said, have you eaten? I say, no. She says, okay, what do you want to eat? And I tell her, and then she will, I can't call room service.
So sweet.
Yeah, I can't call room service. So Aishwarya has to call her, then she knows I won't eat.
So she calls up the hotel for room service.
She said, look, can you please send...
Lucky bloody people.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
I have this issue. I have a problem with speaking to a stranger on the phone.
Wow.
Can I tell you one honest confession? And I swear on God,
Yes.
I have the same problem. So
Wow.
if I go to a party, if my wife is in that same city, honest to God, I need her around me. So I'm not as extrovertish as people think that I am. I have got energy right now because I believe in y'all. If I'm in a place, I get nervous.
No, but I'm not that. I mean, no. If I come to a
I
room,
love
if there's a film,
ordering
if there's a film, if there's like a film industry party, I know the people, so I'm okay. Coming into that party, if I have to go through some place, I feel a bit awkward. So I mean, it's just that. Yeah.
Right.
Good. What a lovely wife he has, yeah?
Yeah, she's
really,
the best.
Man. Acha, mujhe batao, you worked with Akshay in Airlift, you worked with Abhishek in Dasvi.
Yes.
In dono ka approach mein kya difference hai? When they come on the set, what is the approaches that you've learned? What have you learned from
I think
Abhishek?
the big difference is that Aki has an approach, I don't.
You don't have an approach.
Nothing.
What about you? Huh?
No, I don't think it would be weird. I think it would be inappropriate for me to compare approaches.
No, but tell me, what have you
even
learned from
sort
both of them? Let me say that.
Yeah, what have I learned from both of them? And they're actually very similar qualities.
Yeah?
Which is to keep an environment easy and happy and chilled out. These
Yeah,
are
he's
two
very good at
he's
that.
very
He's
relaxed,
very, very good
making
at that.
jokes, making everyone laugh, happy, relaxed.
Playing some game,
You have
yeah.
your own style,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, and he has his own style. And they're two different people coming from two different banks of experiences. But that's the running theme, and thank God for that. I mean, who wants to come to a heavy set, where you're afraid of showing up, and you're like, my first day on set is anyway my worst day on set. Like, I'm very, very afraid.
Yeah.
And I recall Abhishek made it so easy for me, and I was really a bundle of nerves on my first day, on our first scene together. And he went out of his way. I know that he makes no big deal of it. But just by being how he is, he's actually easing the atmosphere for you. If he knows you're getting stressed about something, he'll make sure that the attention is everywhere else but you. So you can do your thing, have your moment, figure your stuff out, and it's not lost on anyone. FYI.
Thank you. No.
Okay, last 30 seconds. Here goes. What comes to your mind when I say Priyanka Chopra?
Means I didn't understand.
Whatever comes to your mind about Priyanka Chopra when I say
My colleague.
Okay, anything else that comes to your mind besides colleague? Any
A
trait of her?
wonderful actor. She's a great singer.
Katrina Kaif.
Wonderful dancer. And I was her first Hindi film hero.
Huh?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Sarkar was her first Hindi film.
Oh.
Wow. Deepika Padukone.
Grace.
You. Akshay Kumar.
Fun.
Yami Gautam.
Gorgeous.
On that note, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nimrat. Thanks, Abhishek. You know I love you. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
And it's the time for great cinema, great content. And both of you are great in what you do. You are unstoppable. 10वीं हो, 11वीं हो, 12वीं हो, सब पास करोगे तुम दोनों.
Thank you.
Thank you,
याद
sir.
रखना, हाँ?
Thank you.
Thank
What is
you,
my
man.
mitochondria?
It's too long. I don't know how you remember that, man. I was so impressed.